Hi guys, I'm back and I'm going to talk about an upcoming movie from the studio Dreamworks Animation. The movie that I'm going to talk about is Turbo. Now, by the way, this is actually the very first time that I give more information about a movie from Dreamworks Animation, but that put aside, let's move on to the story. The story is about Turbo, a very, very common garden snail with an impossible dream. He wants to be the fastest racer in the world, just like his idol and 5-time champion Guy Gagné. His obsession about racing cars and other fast things ensure that he is considered to be a misfit among the other snails. Even his older brother, Chet, is ashamed of him. When Turbo suddenly receives the ability of incredible speed after an accident, he ventures out to fulfill his dream. He wants to participate in the Indianapolis 500 race. Now that is what the story is about, and the very first time that I heard about this movie was when Dreamworks Animation announced their upcoming slate of animation movies. Now, that list is right here. A few months ago, Dreamworks showed us their movies that they were going to release up until 2016. We already know quite a lot of information about the crews. You can watch tons of trailers already on YouTube. You can easily find them there. What I am going to talk about is Turbo, and I have up to How to Train Your Dragon 2 a little bit of information. The only information I have about How to Train Your Dragon 2 is who is in charge of making the movie. But yeah, if you did just take a quick look on to this list, I have to say that I'm quite disappointed in the originality of their upcoming movies. I'm not super excited about that, although they have done an awesome job in the past, starting with the very first Kung Fu Panda movie, and their movies has gone up. They are super amazing. They've become awesome, and now all these movies, Happy Schmack Day, Trolls, The Penguins of Madagascar, it's the same deal with the Shrek thing all over again. Now they're done with the Shrek movies. They started to move on to Puss in Boots movies, and they're doing the same thing with the Madagascar movies. They've done their trilogy, now they're going over to the Penguins. Yeah, I can't say that I find that very original. That was my first opinion when I saw this list. And Turbo, I wasn't excited about Turbo either, especially not when I saw the concept art of the movie. It looks horrible, admit it. It really does look horrible. But today or yesterday, depends on where you live, Dreamworks Animation has released a trailer for Turbo, and that one looks a lot better than the concept art of this poster. Now, excuse me, maybe a little bit more about the characters in Turbo. The only thing I can say is who voices them, and Dreamworks has done it again. They have put a lot of famous names, they have linked them to their characters, and I'm just going to name just very few of that huge list. For example, Richard Jenkins, Snoop Dogg, Samuel L. Jackson is going to voice one of these characters, but the most important one is the actual actor who is going to voice Turbo himself. Now, he's a very famous actor, and it's none other than Ryan Reynolds. He's going to voice Turbo in this movie. Now, although a lot of famous people are going to lend their voice to the characters of Turbo, not very famous people are actually making the movie. The director is David Soren, and he is known for Merry Madagascar. He was the director of this Christmas special, and that's the only real, experience that he has in directing a movie. Now, this is the very first time that he has to direct a full animated movie, the whole entire package with the 90 minutes long animation art and stuff. So yeah, not very convincing. The scriptwriters are Darren Lemke, and he is known from the scripts of Shrek Forever After. Now, no offense, but that is not necessarily a positive thing, if you ask me. The other scriptwriter, and this is probably the biggest name that is linked with the creation of this movie, is Robert Siegel. Now, for those people who do have no idea who Robert Siegel is, he was a scriptwriter of The Wrestler, and that movie got a lot of nominations, lots of awards. It even got 2 nominations for the Oscars, so yeah. But that was his only success, The Wrestler, and he has absolutely no experience with animation movies, so not very convincing either, in my opinion. Now, Dreamworks Animation has gone all the way with this movie. This picture is from the actual trailer that has been released. I will put a link for these pictures and for the trailer in the description bar below, so please check it out. Like I've always said in these videos, the quality of my camera trying to film a picture on a computer screen is not good enough for a representation of the quality of the actual art. I really, really recommend you go click on those links, and you will be able to, enjoy this art in their full quality, and the trailer as well, because I have to say that one has convinced me that this might actually be a fun, good movie of Dreamworks Animation, while first I was sure that this was going to be a fail project. Now, what I was trying to say is Dreamworks Animation has gone all the way, because they even collaborated with IndyCar so that they make the most believable racing movie. And they even got a huge racing car to their studio so that the animators can take a look on how it really looks and stuff. So yeah, they really want to try to make this movie very good. Still, I don't think that the story is very convincing, not very strong yet, but they really are working very hard on the animation. And yeah, I love animation movies for the art itself, and I also want a good story, obviously, but animation is awesome. Now, the last thing I can tell you is this movie is being expected to be released in theaters on the 19th of July 2013. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little mix-up of information, and leave in the comments below what you actually expect of this movie. But make sure that you go first watch the trailer of this movie. I'll leave a link down below. See you later.